convicted of murder. I've done some digging.
No. There's nothing there.
It's your job to make sure he's keen on playing.
So do you think someone is putting these kids in prison?
That's exactly what I think.
What if you had no choice but to play? A young basketball star is framed for murder, then forced to play in an underground prison basketball tournament. The story, stemming from right here in Southwest Florida, is finally being told in a major motion picture, possibly a series on a major streaming network, and we all have a chance to be in it, which is pretty amazing. We have with us today, and we're thrilled to have two big stars. We have, first of all, Curtis Collins, who you may recognize him. He's the writer and director of this movie. And actor Darius Beauvoir with us this morning, talking about this film, talking about Loyal to the Game, which is your second major motion picture to be made right here in our community. Gentlemen, both, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
This is an incredible story, and as I touched on, it stems from a story that came from right out of here and one that you know well.
Yes, we wanted to write a story that can give our youth an opportunity to perform and be in a movie, and I thought the history of this organization and this league, our prison basketball league, is something important in telling, because there are people that don't understand what goes on inside of prisons and everything like that, and we wanted to give them an opportunity to see exactly how, you know, inmates and they react to each other in this basketball league.
This is a story that you found in the Hendry County Correctional Facility, correct?
Yes. It's located. The film takes place in Hendry County Correctional Institution. We wrote it there, and it's a really good story. Stems with a lot of background and a lot of truth to it. Rings true to it a lot of times. So it's a good story.
These are young athletes who are the top of the game, literally, and they get framed to play in these prison leagues where a lot of money is exchanged and a lot of bets are taking place. A lot of us had no idea that this actually goes on,
right?
And it's still going on.
Right. It's a fictional story, but it has some truth to it in the sense that you figure that guys that are in prison all the time, what do they do with their time? So we've decided to make it a basketball league about it. And with the athletes that we have here in Southwest Florida and throughout the states, because we have other athletes from Atlanta and there's some other ones coming from California that are going to be in the movie as well. We just give them opportunity to shine in acting and highlight their sports abilities.
Speaking of that, we have quite the athlete sitting here,
yes,
quite the actor as well. Darius, you are a local athlete. You're from the Naples area, and you just got cast as one of the stars in this movie. How does that feel?
It feels amazing, honestly. Just given an opportunity to just show my athletic ability and my acting ability. Even though it's my first role, I feel really comfortable with everyone, and it just feels great to have this opportunity. So.
It's got to be incredible, and you're working with a highly decorated and awarded writer-director, and there are some huge names. We can't quite say everybody connected, but some names that are household names around the world that are connected to this project.
We have a lot of people that have got fillers out there that are trying to get the film promoted, and there are some pretty big athletes that are in the process of reading the script and looking at the trailer and going through it and making sure all of our T's are crossed and our I's are dotted. So we have a lot of people that are interested in the film and that want to see it get made.
Mm-hmm. And we just got some exciting news this week that there's a possibility that it could not only just be a film, but could it could be a TV series as well.
I have had contact with someone that asked me if we would be open to an 8-episode TV series on a major streaming service. Mm-hmm. So we're open to that as well. And we want to do the movie and the TV series, but whichever one comes first or whichever one offers us the best deal is what we want to do, because ultimately what we want to do is we want to have movies made in Southwest Florida all the time. Not only just from our production company, but from other production companies in Naples, in Fort Myers, Port Charlotte. There's a whole bunch of people that make films. All right, if you notice our local film festival, the Fort Myers Film Festival, the Bonita Beach Film Festival, all these film festivals have a lot of local talent that want to showcase their films, and a lot of people don't really understand or know how they can get involved. You know, so we want to give them an opportunity to get involved in any kind of way that they want to.
You've started with shorts. We met years and years ago, and you did a major motion picture called The Hanging Millstone, which got all kinds of awards at some of these film festivals, which really launched you into this, right?
Well, Hanging Millstone is still on. It's doing really, really good on Amazon Prime. I ask everybody to go check it out and watch. It's got a lot of local actors and actresses in it, and I wanted to use the talent from Hanging Millstone. A lot of directors use the same actors and actresses because you get comfortable when you're starting out in your film. If you watch Quentin Tarantino and Spike Lee, a lot of these guys, they use the same actors when they started out in their first films because they're really, really comfortable with them, and they want to give these actors and actresses a unique chance to shine and pursue their dreams. That's what I'm about, helping people pursue their dreams.
And you're doing exactly that with Darius and others. Do you feel comfortable on the set? I mean, I know that you guys have shot what they kind of call a sizzle reel. You've shot a lot of the major scenes. What was that like to be part of that? Because there's special effects. I mean, you guys are shooting at the Hendry County, now closed, prison facility. It's got to be intimidating.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was a little nervous when I got to the prison. I mean, first because it's a prison. I've never been in a prison before.
Right.
But really quick, everyone was just super welcoming, and if you mess up, everyone's laughing. You know, it's always just a great time. Everyone has positive energy. You know, it was just a great first filming session, really.
That's fantastic. What a great experience. And a lot of people I know are watching and saying, okay, how can I get involved? I know your first casting experience went really, really well. I mean, I went out there, my gosh, you had lines waiting hours.
There was people, there was a long line. This one's gonna be a lot bigger because like I said before, we only wanted to basically cast for the sizzle reel because I knew what characters I wanted in this. But now we have, like, this film's got 87 speaking roles.
Wow.
So I have to cast 87 speaking parts. So there's a lot of parts and a lot of openings that are left in the film. And if you wanna get involved, I ask you to go to my website, which is www.3csproductions.com. There's information there you can fill out, or you can actually email me at 3cs@yahoo.com. That's THREECS production@yahoo.com. Just send me an email and let me know that you're interested in being either executive producer, you want to be an actor, whatever you want to do. If making films is part of what you want to do, then we're going to give you the opportunity to do that.
That's really
because
cool.
We've had a lot of local people that's helped us, businesses. You know, like there's a Joe Cool, Wilson and Johnson law firm in Naples, and my editor, I got to say hello to my editor and friend Kelly. You know, she helps me get everything done. She's a very wonderful support system that it's nice to have on your team. So I mean, the team that we have with my Corey and Chad and Derek and Nate and Steve, and we just build a nice team, and it's all of guys that are around this area that want to be involved in film that might never get the opportunity, you know, to do that, because it is a huge undertaking.
Yeah.
And some of the guys come and say, Curtis, what you're doing, you've given me a purpose now. You know what I mean? It's something that I have to look forward to. It's exciting. It's something very, very new, and it's fun. So we want everybody to get involved, the whole community, because ultimately we want to bring film to Southwest Florida.
I love that you're doing that, and you're looking for a lot of big scenes too, with a lot of extras and that kind of thing as well. And those will be coming up down the road as you're getting further progressing. And you're starting the major filming coming up as far as some of these other scenes.
In March.
We
want to start in March, but I'm thinking maybe we'll push it back to April.
Okay.
Only because we have such the negotiation part of it happening right now, and I want to get everything cast. And like I said, there's 87 roles that we got to cast, so there's going to be a pretty extensive casting call this time.
Wow. And yeah, when I say big names, I'm talking legends of basketball, legends of sports now, and legendary producers tied to this project. So this is really exciting. I can't wait till we can tell people more. And obviously we're going to follow your progress. But in the meantime, we wanted to get this out there. So if you want to be involved in this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Make sure you email Curtis Collins and his production company there. You could be just like Darius, and this could be your shot at the spotlight. We'll put this on our website as well, which is ABC7.com.